Top 10 traditional foods in London. Below is the list of 10 traditional foods in London. We list our favorite places in London to get them, as well as the tours of London. 1. Fish and chips. There's nothing that says British food like fish and chips. Known the world over, this traditional British dish is on the top of any foodie list for visitors to London and the UK. Although fish and chips are best eaten on the seaside, Brighton, Blackpool or Whitby, it is possible to get great fish and chips in London. Fish and chips is traditionally eaten with mushy peas and garnished with salt and vinegar. 2. Sunday roast with Yorkshire pudding. Sunday roast is a true British classic. Traditionally, this meal is eaten any time from 12 noon to 5 p.m. on Sundays. Although you can get Sunday roast with turkey, beef, pork, chicken, lamb and veggie options. It's important to always make sure you get your Yorkshire pudding. Traditionally served with beef, Yorkshire pudding is a true British classic and can often be added to any Sunday roast order. A traditional roast comes with meat, potatoes, gravy and vegetables and should be so large. 3. Eton Mess. A simple and delicious dessert, Eton Mess is named after a prestigious boys' school of the same name. A fabulous mix of crushed meringue, cream and strawberries, Eton Mess is a classic British treat. Keep an eye for variants made with different kinds of fruit or with ice cream instead of cream. We believe that the best experience is with the classic strawberry ingredient. 4. Pie and the Mash at Windmill Mayfair. Pie and mash has come a long way from simple steak and kidney or pork pies. Today there are a whole plethora of pie types to try. A classic comfort food, pie served with a pile of creamy mashed potatoes and lashings of gravy is a real British treat. 5. Bangers and mash. Another classic with mashed potatoes as a side is bangers and mash. Essentially sausage and potatoes, this is a hearty British staple that is guaranteed to keep you full, happy and warm on a cold London day. 6. Cockles. Oftentimes reserved for the more adventurous eaters, cockles are a small type of clam, and are traditionally associated with London's East End where they were a cheap, staple food for decades. Today cockles can be found in grocery stores and also in some of London's tastiest markets. 7. Full English breakfast. The full English breakfast is a mighty meal. Traditionally, you need to find a dish that incorporates sausages, eggs, mushrooms, tomatoes, blood pudding, potatoes and toast. Perfect for a hangover, not that we'd know, a full English is a great traditional British dish. Easy, tasty and inexpensive. 8. Sticky toffee pudding. Originating in Scotland, sticky toffee pudding consists of moist sponge cake stuffed with raisins or dates drenched in a toffee sauce and served with custard or ice cream. What else is there to say? Delicious. 9. Afternoon tea. The ultimate British tradition, afternoon tea is a fabulous way to while away the time and enjoy true British delicacies. Traditionally comprised of finger sandwiches, scones with jam and cream as well as pastries and your choice of tea, afternoon tea is meant to be an experience, so make sure you reserve a couple hours to enjoy yourself. Oh, and if you're having afternoon tea, you may as well add 10. Beef Wellington. Perhaps with the most British name on the list, beef Wellington is made up of fillet steak, oftentimes covered with pate, which is then wrapped in puff pastry and cooked. Thanks for watching, leave a like if you find that video interesting, and don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment.